What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Talis and we're back to another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're gonna be checking out a really nice PteroBOT. So let's take a look. So this is the PteroBOT. As you can see, this is a really nice model, and in this video we're gonna be checking out the best print settings to print it. So this is a really nice model because we can just print, then afterwards assemble. Right here we got the head, the body, the legs, the tail, and the wings. This is a really nice print and the result is fantastic. So let's go to the print settings. So right here in the print settings, we're gonna be reducing the layer height to 0.12 millimeters. By reducing this value, we're gonna have more layers to print. It's gonna take more time to print, but we're gonna have a finer and better quality. So this is all worth it. Right here on vertical shelves, we're gonna be leaving at 3. As this model is quite small, we can reduce these layers so the layer lines are not gonna be visible. So this is fantastic. Going over right here to infill, we're gonna be increasing to 10% in a gyroid infill pattern. By selecting a 10% gyroid and 3 walls with perimeters, we're gonna get a really rigid model that's not gonna break. So if a kid throws it in the wall, it's definitely not going to break. So this is quite nice. You can save the model and it's going to be really resistant. Going over here to brim, let's analyze if this model really needs brim. So brim is a really nice feature to increase the surface of contact to the build plate. So this is the surface of contact to the build plate right here. And as you can see, some models do not have the best surface of contact to the build plate. As you can see, this model's got a solid one. This is a quite small surface of contact to the build plate and the wings too. So brim would increase the surface of contact to the build plate. Brim is optional for this model, but it is well recommended. Let's say your print tends to unstick from the build plate or unattach from the build plate while it's printing. This is due to low bed adhesion. Some ways to increase your bed adhesion is, first off, always clean your build plate really well to guarantee a really clean surface to print on. Something else we can do is level our printer really nicely. By having a really well leveled printer, you're going to get a good first layer, and the first layer is the one that's going to hold your model down to the build plate. It is the surface that's going to be contacting and holding your model. If you do not have a solid first layer, you're going to fail. Your model is going to unstick and it's going to become a mess. Something else we can do is add some other forms of adhesion, such as glue stick. So feel free to apply a fine layer of glue stick while you print. Feel free to do so. So this model is optional. You do not need brim to print this model, but it is well recommended. So feel free to add a 4 to 5 millimeter brim. This is going to help a lot in your model. But this is only a recommendation. We were able to print without any brim. As for support material, this model is optimized for printing, so we do not need any support material. All of the overhangs right here, your printer can print, so you do not need to worry with that at all. So there's no issues with it here. As for speed, feel free to print with your standard print speed or a profile that you may like, but remember, always print slower. If you're going to change any of these values, always to slower values. It's better to print slow one time than trying to print really fast and then failing multiple times. So guarantee a really slow print to guarantee a good quality print. So feel free to change these values. Printers vary and the speed is gonna vary too. So each speed is going to be different for each printer you have. So choose carefully at what speed you're going to print. Right here I have reduced from 30 millimeters to 20 millimeters on the first layer. This is going to help a lot to print slow and guarantee a good quality print right here on the first layer, thus having a good quality print on the rest of the layers. So now we are ready to slice. So as you can see, we have sliced and it looks quite nice, all of the layers right here. As you can see, I would recommend brim, but feel free to add and It's really crucial, bad adhesion on this model. As you can see right here, it doesn't have the best surface of contact to the build plate. Feel free to add. You can print without, but I do recommend a lot adding brim. Right here, all of the layers look quite nice. This is fantastic. If you go over to speed, you'll see that it reduces the speed on small parameters. Feel free to change these values so you can get a better result. And this is quite nice. So grab a really nice filament that you have laying around and print this model right now. So the model is ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more vlogs like this one. And I'll see you in another.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.